Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Abhishek Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. NIA arrests 10 suspects after raids at 17 locations in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi in connection with ISIS-inspired terror module. Large quantities of explosive material and weapons, including a rocket launcher, recovered. Lok Sabha scheduled to take up Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill 2018 tomorrow. Bihar Assembly disqualifies suspended RJD MLA Raj Pallav Yadav from membership of the House following his conviction in a criminal case. Indonesian authorities ask people to avoid coast near volcano, fearing new tsunami. Cold wave and fog continue to affect normal life in North India. And in sports, India won 215 for 2 at stumps against Australia on day 1 of third cricket test at Melbourne. NIA has conducted searches at 17 locations in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi in connection with a new ISIS-inspired terror module styled as Harkat-ul-Harb-e-Islam. Briefing media in New Delhi this evening, NIA Inspector General Alok Mittal said the terror module was in an advanced stage of carrying out a series of blasts. He said that NIA has arrested 10 accused after initial interrogation of the 16 suspects.
ये सर्चेज एक आईसिस इंस्पायर्ड मॉड्यूल जो डेवलप हो रहा था, जो बॉम्ब बनाने की एडवांस स्टेज पे थे, जिन्होंने कई वेपन्स प्रोक्योर कर लिए थे, उनके ऊपर किया गया। 16 सस्पेक्ट्स को डिटेन किया गया पूछताछ के लिए। उसमें से शुरुआती पूछताछ के बाद 10 लोगों को अरेस्ट करने का निर्णय लिया है हमने। बाकी जो सस्पेक्ट हैं उनसे पूछताछ की जा रही है।
Mr. Mittal said the level of preparation suggests their aim was to carry out explosions in near future by remote control blasts and suicide attacks. He informed that the mastermind is Mufti Sohail, who is a native of Amroha in Uttar Pradesh.
जो ये पूरा मॉड्यूल है, इसमें जो मेन गैंग लीडर है वो मुफ्ती सोहेल है, जो दिल्ली के जाफराबाद इलाके में रहता है, लेकिन वो नेटिव है अमरोहा का और अमरोहा में एक मॉस्क में वो काम करता है और वही इस पूरे ग्रुप को डायरेक्ट कर रहा था।
Mr. Mittal said these suspects were making remote control bombs. 25 kilogram worth of explosives making material and ammunitions, including a rocket launcher, were recovered. Total amount worth 7.5 lakh rupees was recovered and around 100 mobile phones, 135 SIM cards, laptops and memory cards were also seized. Mr. Mittal said the new module were preparing to carry out terrorist attacks targeting vital installations, sensitive locations and crowded places in and around Delhi NCR. Both the Houses of Parliament will resume tomorrow after a weekend and 3-day break on account of Christmas. In the Lok Sabha, the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill is scheduled to be taken up for consideration and passing tomorrow. The bill proposes all declarations of instant triple talaq void and illegal. It seeks to make the practice a punishable offence with imprisonment of up to 3 years. The bill will replace the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Ordinance 2018. Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Vijay Goyal said the party has issued a 3-line whip asking all its MPs to be present in the Lok Sabha.
महिलाओं के सशक्तिकरण के लिए और विशेष रूप से मुस्लिम महिलाओं को समानता का अधिकार दिलाने के लिए और उनके साथ अन्याय ना हो, मोदी सरकार वचनबद्ध है। इसीलिए जब ये बिल 2017 के अंदर राज्यसभा में पारित नहीं हो पाया तो कैबिनेट ने इसके ऊपर ऑर्डिनेंस जारी किया है। अब वो ऑर्डिनेंस जो है वो बिल के स्वरूप में लोकसभा में आएगा और इसीलिए लोकसभा में भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने व्हिप जारी किया है ताकि मुस्लिम महिलाओं के साथ जो अन्याय हो रहा था वो समाप्त हो।
The National Medical Council Amendment Bill 2018 has also been listed among others for tomorrow's legislative business. In the Rajya Sabha, the Trafficking of Persons Prevention, Protection and Rehabilitation Bill 2018 and the National Council for Teacher Education Amendment Bill 2018 and others have been listed for consideration and passing. Bihar Assembly has disqualified suspended RJD MLA Raj Pallav Yadav from membership of the House following his conviction in a criminal case. Our correspondent reports that a special court had sentenced him to life imprisonment in rape case of a minor girl.
A special court has sentenced Raj Pallav Yadav to life imprisonment in rape case of a minor girl. The disqualification of Yadav from membership of the House will be effective from 15th of this month when the court had pronounced him guilty. After disqualification of Raj Pallav, the total number of RJD members in the Assembly has been reduced from 80 to 79. Earlier, the Assembly had disqualified RJD MLA and former Minister Ilyas Hussain from the House following a conviction by special CBI court in criminal case. With KK Lal's report from Patna, Anita Anand for AIR News.
BJP President Amit Shah today appointed parties in charges in 17 states for upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Union Minister Prakash Javadekar has been given the responsibility of Rajasthan, while Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Thawar Chand Gehlot will be in charge of Uttarakhand. Govardhan Jhadapia, Party Vice President Dushyant Gautam and Narottam Mishra will be in charge of Uttar Pradesh. Party has also appointed in charges and co-in charges for several other states. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has sought people's cooperation to help the government curb corruption. Speaking at an award distribution function in New Delhi today, Mr. Naidu also called for promoting good governance to end corruption and discrimination. Mr. Naidu further stressed the need for a behavioral change in people to curb air pollution, especially in the national capital. Mr. Naidu also pressed for development of all sections and regions of the country, particularly the Northeast. The Vice President stated that fruits of development must reach all citizens.
Development means development of all states, regions, districts, tehsils, people. Everybody should feel that he also got the fruits of development. Then only it will be real. Good governance means reaching out the people, reaching out their aspirations. No corruption, no pilferage, no leakage, no discrimination.
In Jammu and Kashmir, a civilian was killed as Pakistani forces resorted to firing in Nowshera sector along the line of control in Rajouri district today. A defense spokesperson told AIR that around 12 hours today, Pakistan Army initiated unprovoked firing in Nowshera sector, resulting in fatal casualty of one civilian in Deing village. Indian troops guarding the borderline retaliated to the Pakistan firing in a befitting manner. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.com. In Indonesia, rescue teams today struggled to reach remote areas on the western coast of Java amid heavy rain after a tsunami killed nearly 430 people last weekend. Rain slashed fishing villages along the coast, mudding roads and holding up convoys, delivering heavy machinery and aid to isolated areas. Nearly 1,500 people were injured and over 21,000 people have evacuated to higher ground. At least 159 people are still missing. Indonesian authorities have issued a fresh warning asking people to avoid the coast near volcano fearing new tsunami. Indonesia's Meteorology, Geophysics and Climatology Agency said government works were monitoring Anak Krakatoa's eruptions and high waves and heavy rains were possible today. Prime Minister of Bhutan, Dr. Lote Tshering, will arrive in New Delhi tomorrow on a 3-day official visit to India. The visit of the Bhutanese Prime Minister is taking place during the Golden Jubilee year of the establishment of formal diplomatic relations between the two countries. Foreign Secretary Vijay K. Gokhale will call on the visiting dignitary tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Himachal Pradesh tomorrow to join the celebrations marking 1 year of the BJP government. An official release said Mr. Modi will release a document highlighting the achievements of the government. The Prime Minister will address a public rally in Dharamshala in Kangra district and will also interact with the beneficiaries of various government schemes. Atal Ayushman Uttarakhand Yojana has been implemented in the state from today. Our correspondent reports that this scheme was launched by Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat yesterday.
With an aim to cover all residents of Uttarakhand under a health insurance cover, Chief Minister launched this scheme at a function in Dehradun. The scheme gives health cover each and every family in the state and ensure cashless treatment. At least 23 lakh families in the state will be benefited with the scheme. Taking into consideration the problems associated with insurance, the scheme will be run in trust mode. A total of 99 government and 66 private health institutes have been identified for the scheme. Raghavesh Pandey, AIR News, Dehradun.
The News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting its year-end program series. In the series, we will bring you discussions on core sectors and flagship schemes of the Union government. Today, we bring you a discussion on India and its international relations. Tune in to the FM Gold and Indraprastha channel from 9:30 p.m. to listen to this special series. The programs will also be available on our website, newsonair.com. You can share your feedback about the program at our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts with #AIR Year-End. Fog and cold wave are disrupting normal life across North India. In Delhi, the minimum temperature dropped to 3.6 degrees Celsius, 4 notches below the season's average today. The Met Department said it was the coldest December day in the national capital since 2014. In Uttar Pradesh, Muzaffarnagar was recorded as the coldest place in the state with a minimum temperature of 1 degree Celsius. Dense fog was witnessed in some areas of western region of the state. The cold wave sweeping Himachal Pradesh has further intensified, with minimum temperature dropping by a few notches in most parts of the state. More from our Shimla correspondent.
Intense cold wave has gripped higher reaches of the state as minimum temperature is hovering around freezing point in several parts of the region despite dry and sunny weather. The lowest temperature in the state is recorded in tribal district Lahore and Spiti's administrative center Kelong at -11.1 degrees, followed by Kalpa with -4.0. Besides, Malani, Solan, Chamba, Siobag, Sundarnagar and Bhuntar were also shivering at sub-zero level. According to Weather Department, cold wave condition will prevail in plain, middle and high hills of the state during next 24 hours. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, Shimla.
In Punjab and Haryana, thick blanket of fog has affected the road and rail traffic adversely due to low visibility. Our correspondent has filed this report.
A thick blanket of fog has adversely affected the rail and road traffic in Punjab and Haryana. Due to fog, a number of trains including Unchahar Express and Jan Seva Express were cancelled. Passengers faced hard time due to cold coupled with fog. Railway has made arrangements for refund of tickets. In the evening, fog again engulfed most of the areas, causing low visibility. People could be seen using bonfires to save themselves from cold wave. The government has made arrangement of night shelters for the homeless people. Ashwini Kumar Sharma, AIR News, Chandigarh.
In Jammu and Kashmir, mercury stayed several degrees below the freezing point, resulting in frozen water bodies and water supply lines in several residential areas. A Met official said Leh town in Ladakh region recorded the lowest temperature at -17.1 degrees Celsius last night. The ski resort of Gulmarg in North Kashmir was the coldest place in the valley at -9.4 Celsius. The separate High Court for Andhra Pradesh will start functioning from the 1st of next month. Ministry of Law and Justice today notified constitution of the High Court in Amravati. President Ramnath Kovind signed a notification in this regard. Andhra Pradesh High Court will be the 25th High Court in the country. Our correspondent reports that the Hyderabad High Court is functioning as common High Court till now after bifurcation of undivided Andhra Pradesh. Minister for Water Resources Nitin Gadkari will lay foundation stone of 11 projects for Yamuna rejuvenation under Namami Gange program in New Delhi tomorrow. Union Minister for Environment and Forest Dr. Harshvardhan and Delhi Chief Minister Shri Arvind Kejriwal will also be present on the occasion. At the stock markets, key indices snapped 3 days of losses to post modest gains today, while the rupee also appreciated slightly against the dollar. A report.
At the stock markets, the Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange rose 180 points or 0.5% to end at 35,650. Nifty climbed 66 points to 10,730. At the Forex market, rupee gained 8 paise to 70.06 against the dollar. And Brent crude futures fell 2 cents to trade at $50.55 a barrel. Lalema Aneja Dang, AIR News.
In sports news, electing to bat, India ended day one of the third cricket test against Australia at 215 for 2 at Melbourne, Australia. The visitors lost early wickets with openers Hanuma Vihari at a paltry score of 8 and debutant Mayank Agarwal on 76. Skipper Virat Kohli was on the crease scoring 47 and the Adelaide Test hero Cheteshwar Pujara hitting the half century at 68. In the Premier Badminton League tie today, matches between Delhi Dashers and Ahmedabad Smash Masters are underway in Hyderabad. Ahmedabad won the first 2 matches today. Another men's singles match between Tommy Sugiato of Delhi and Victor Axelsen of Ahmedabad is in progress when reports last came in. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. NIA arrests 10 suspects after raids at 17 locations in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi in connection with ISIS-inspired terror module. Large quantities of explosive material and weapons, including a rocket launcher, recovered. Lok Sabha scheduled to take up Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill 2018 tomorrow. Bihar Assembly disqualifies suspended RJD MLA Raj Ballav Yadav from membership of the House following his conviction in a criminal case. Indonesian authorities ask people to avoid coast near volcano fearing new tsunami. Cold wave and fog continue to affect normal life in North India. And in sports, India were 215 for 2 at stumps against Australia on day one of third cricket test at Melbourne. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.